Guys, I have to do a quick live because I promised Deidre. Steven.
Distracted.
I'm not distracted. There's nothing distracted about this. I told them that I would jump on. So we're doing a focus meeting right now on 2020, and we're looking at, you want to explain what we're looking at?
We are looking at content creation, content strategy for our Marketing Mastery Mastermind. We're up-leveling everything for our membership site, and we are bringing the heat for 2020. So hold on tight because we are going to kill it.
So we're sitting here doing this content, and I said earlier today that we would jump on, and this is how we create like content.
Yes.
And one of the roles that I have for next year, when I was talking this morning, if you didn't watch this morning's Facebook Live, you should watch it. But one of the things I was talking about is like my role for 2020, and creating content is one of it. And what's the number one thing that people keep asking us for?
Content, more content. How do I create content?
Yeah, like how do I create content? People keep asking us, how do I create content when I don't know what to say? Mm-hmm. And even like the topic of putting it in the description of this Facebook Live, instead of me just creating something on my head, I listen to what our trainers are saying inside of HeartCore, what our clients are saying inside of HeartCore. And then we pop into Slack, and we've done a series of, how many questions did we ask?
Those are 6.
6. We asked 6 questions in a survey. We just took our first 20 responses. And when I look at this, when you're thinking about creating content, look at this. Let me flip it down. So this is question number 5. It says, what challenges are you facing with leadership? And people are saying things like evoking team vision and holding them to it. Truly believe that I can hit the big goals that I set for myself in 2020. You know, organization and consistency, trusting myself. These are all, by the way, Facebook Lives. If I was doing a podcast, these are podcast topics, right? If I was creating a product, like how to get, organization and consistency, I can create a whole product around that. Now, if I go here and take this off, and I go over and see we're creating content for our masterminds next year so that we can share the actual like curriculum for next year. It says, what's one thing that you would love to be taught, what you would have loved to have been taught in the mastermind this year? So somebody said scaling, training sales team. We keep getting asked that. Yes. Like, we have a sales team. We believe that you should control your own sales. And so many of our clients want that as well. So, somebody said, we love the copywriting and email marketing. Hiring and training a salesperson would be great, right? Building a solid foundation, 2-day events, and help me grow my numbers in my current trainings. Organization consistency, that came up again. Facebook challenges or alternatives or an alternative to a webinar. I see that's somebody who's not doing well at a webinar. Yeah. They're trying to avoid it. But see how I just came up with that. Oh, there you are. Sorry. See how I heard that comment where I was like, how to get around doing a webinar and doing something else. It's like automatically that spurs content in my head where I'm like, oh, I can help this person. Because really what's happening is they're trying to avoid getting masterful at the webinar because they're hitting a wall. And guess what? They're going to hit that wall in the next challenge. And so this really is a leadership challenge they're having. So when I create content for masterminds or to create a mini program, we're talking about doing mini programs next year. Like, we've got a mini program coming up around like how to cut costs at events and how to get a higher ROI and how to fill the events and how to make offers at the event. That's a mini product that we're coming up with next year. We're actually going to record it in January. We are looking at giving people funnels around how to keep their money, right? Like, how do you keep your money, and how do you, or I'm looking at taglines for this, like legal and financial growth. People are asking for it from us. Like, do I do an LLC? Do I do, a C Corp, S Corp? Yeah, what do I do? And so instead of just like doing a live, we're going to create a mini course around it so that they have all of that. Now, I'm not going to teach that because I'm not the one to ask about when should I do an LLC or an S Corp or a C Corp. I'm not that person. So this guy over here, Steven, is going to go and build out the trainers to be able to record that content in January so that we can create it as a mini course and our clients get everything that they need. And if we wanted to sell that off a webinar at some point, we could. So say we're in a situation where like, oh, we just need, we want to create some cash flow, or we feel like maybe our list wants something new. We can now take what we're creating for our clients and we could bundle the mini course and turn around and sell it later. Another mini course that we're doing is deep training on how to profit from selling an online show. We're actually creating this for our clients, but it's a way to lead gen and it's a way to make money right away. And so this is something we actually teach in PACE, but we're going to do a deep dive into actually selling the curriculum afterwards and do a mini course on that. So with that being said, content's not hard to create. You just give. And I know that could sound frustrating, but I'm showing you that I'm not creating these things on myself. This is just 20 people answering a survey. This isn't exactly like a huge survey, but I came up with some good questions and asked for some guidance on it. Like, what challenge are you facing to generate sales? Well, now I could do a whole sales training around that question. Don't you see that? So you could take that, what challenges are you facing with losing weight? What challenges are you facing in your marriage? What challenges are you facing in parenting? What challenges are you facing in running a marathon? What challenges are you facing in getting to the gym? Right. What challenge are you facing in, even commuting back and forth to work if it was a corporate thing, and I could do a PDF or a training on, I'm sure there's somebody who's done this, how to maximize an Uber budget, but these things are valuable for people. And these are just content that's being created off what people are saying. So as you're planning your 2020 or you're planning your 2021 after that, or whatever it is that's in front of you, I'm going to tell you that stop creating things outside of your head. I'm not a content creation machine because I'm trying to create content out of my inspiration. I have become a content creating machine because I generously listen to you. So feel free to comment anything you want below, any coffees with Shanda, any content that you want, comment below. Let me know, ask me questions. And there's probably a pretty good chance that I'll come up with a mini course, or I'll teach it for free on our Facebook pages, or I'll do a challenge around it. Anything I can do to serve you. Why would I do that? I build authority. And when I build authority, it makes it much easier for you to make a decision whether or not in the future, now or in the future, you want to hire our company to help you build out your business. So move the free line. Give more. Content is easy to create. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.